when people pray in the sense of like, oh, I need this, or like your prayer could be my it could be my meditation. Right. Like we do is it's essentially kind of the same, right? We sit down in peace and quiet to hone ourselves and our thoughts and our emotions into one and understand them. Try to understand them. And have somebody understand them, right?
Yeah.
At the sense, right? Like we trying to understand why we feel the way, why we want something, and or like we want something, we try how to get to that something, right? Like, you know, or like even just to chill out, like sometimes. So it's just like understanding of. I feel like it's just like it falls right? 1 and 2, right? Yeah. One step, right? Like I don't know.
Cause I guess you could say, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Cause like sometimes when you really, really break it down. It's like, okay, people kind of are doing the same things, but just dressing it up kind of differently. You can kind of see like Muslim and Christians kind of do the same thing, but they would say, okay, we're doing it this God, but no, we're doing it to that God or whatever. Yeah, it's so.
I will say the common thing is really like in all of this is right. The understanding of self.
Yeah.
Like being able to understand yourself. And break down what's going on, controlling yourself, right? Controlling self, right? Like we always talked about, like the id. What is the 3? It's id.
In what, in Islam?
No. In when it comes to the person's character, right? Like you're born and it's your id, and that's what your innate will to do whatever you want to do, and then
okay, I guess so.
And then what coexists to control that.
In Christianity, you probably have like the original sin. Where it's like, okay, you're born in sin, but then you get like baptized. You're like reborn.
Basically, sin,
yeah, right. Baptized, you're like reborn as a new. But then that could also be like that. Once you look into yourself, you're like, okay, I have to let go of some things and do this and that. Technically, that's another baptized, reborn.
I mean that's all it kind of comes down to, like of understanding yourself and understanding like what you need, what you don't, and just being happy, content with what you yourself, right? Like being able to if you could control this, I always believe this, right? Like it's fundamental. If you could control this, fundamentally this, you could do whatever you want.
Not for real.
For yourself, right? Like you could figure anything out.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever press you.
Yeah.
Like shit happens, but. If you could control yourself here, you know what I'm saying, and work shit out,
in his eyes and shit like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so interesting because it's like, yo, we all human. We all kind of doing like, we all I guess working towards evolving the human race and just doing things.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess my other thing would just be like, my thing is I don't even know because I know niggas may watch and be like, yo, what is this nigga talking about? This nigga ranting.
My thing is like chatting right now.
One thing I was looking at, okay, in Christianity,
it's like cool but hot.
That I guess the heat is working, so that's good. That I didn't like. I think there's something of maybe you just aren't humble, because if you have the theology of like I'm the son of God or I'm a child of God, everything's gonna work out in my favor. You kind of grow this mentality of it's me against the world. Like nigga, I'm the main character. Y'all niggas supposed to make me happy, kind of in that sense. Whereas I try to think of it as like, dude, I'm just one person among billions, and we all just trying to live. You know what I'm saying? I'm not better than the next person. This person it's not the devil using that person. It's not the devil using you to try to keep me low.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, nigga, like niggas don't care about me like that. Niggas got their own life.
They
got
their own devil.
It's not right. It's not like this world is the world and we living in the world. We in a sandbox. Mm-hmm. It's not like
it's not my world.
We created. It's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel
like you. Even though technically the world is as big as however tall you are, that's really how big the world is, because you can only grasp
so much.
This, or maybe if you use the internet, you could put yourself out there or whatever. But ultimately, I have like 5'10", 5'11". That's my world. You know what I mean? It's not,
true.
And it's like
that's a bar.
And it's just like, and it's not with Christianity, but it's just like that mentality too. Maybe of just that, it's my world. I'm the main character. God is for me. Y'all niggas gotta step in line. It's like, nah, we all in this together, bro. Mm-hmm. We all just trying to advance the human race until we go extinct. Or I mean, we all just trying to advance the human race until hopefully niggas hit 85, 90 and the niggas pass. Like hopefully niggas can get up there and you can still move around and shit like that, and not too much of your niggas die. You know?
I know that's really a fact. As long as niggas can make it as long as possible. But you know what it goes back to? I think it goes back to pride and ego.
Yeah.
It's just pride and ego, right?
Yeah, that's not really Christian. That's just humans.
Yeah, it's humans, right? That's another thing of like, it goes back to human nature, right? Yeah. Like, we're all the same, but because we put ourselves in these different boxes and titles, in groups and titles and boxes and all that, then it forces us to look at people differently. Yeah. Right? It's like if we were really essentially like what we come up with, if we came down, right? And if we just all just cohabitated, but like there's no groups, right? Yeah. Essentially what happened with slaves, right? Like, or like Spaniards coming, oh, they're white. Right. Oh, but these guys are black though. They gotta be lesser, like, because they look different from us, right? Like, and essentially, like, sorry, but they were just a little more advanced at the time, right? Like, if history were opposite, and let's say,
crazy.
Yeah, niggas was in charge. You know what I'm saying? Like, the world could be completely different, but like, you know, it's just the winner tells the story at the end of the day.
But too curious for our own good, because like.
Adam and Eve type shit.
In Spain, nigga, like why? Like niggas, like we live in America, and there's niggas called Native Americans, and there's other niggas called Americans. Yeah. And the Native Americans is less all like. It's so like it's like when you really, it's like
it's fucked up.
When you die, the land gonna accept you wherever you are, wherever you from.
That's it.
Like this niggas like that's so like, it's not funny. It's like.
It's true.
This niggas called Native like nigga. It's
and you still kicking them out.
Yeah, right. And
their own crib.
It's just like. Yo, I don't know. That's not religion. That's just human. It's just like
telling you, it's human nature, bro. Like, bro. I go back to that Adam Eve talk, right? Like, you know, Adam was like, nah, you know, I'm chilling. I'm chilling right now, bro. Yo, they was cool. They was chilling. But like once Eve got cooked, she was like, nah, this, you gotta see this.
Yeah. I love that story though, because I don't think that's a literal story, but I think it's like kind of like a Star Wars kind of thing. Like, you know how like isn't Star Wars? I love it. Isn't it technically based in our time, but it was a long time ago, kind of. Where it's like, you know how they say like in a galaxy far away.
Yeah.
Where it's like they're not gonna tell you a year, but it was just
somewhere
in the past. So like with Adam and Eve, it's like at some point niggas just lost it. Like the free, like the divine nature was gone. Like they lost it to, you know, whatever, and then good and evil, and then like in that sense. Of like, this is why we are we are. Because at some point, but it's a cool, it's
like a thought, right? Like the thought is like, if we were all really like just, let's say we were all one color, and we all, let's say we had what was it called,
pigmentation?
No, when all the countries were together,
Pangea,
right? Yeah. And we all one color and whatever, right? Built the same.
I mean, that's what Hitler was trying to do, right? Technically, wasn't that what it was trying to do?
Yeah. No, but I'm saying it for real. No, like if let's say we all, that's how we just came out, right? You know what I'm saying? Not like because, you know, what would the situation be like? Because then what would you look for, like, right? Because at the end of the day, humans will look for classism still.
Well, I
mean, because like even now, right? Let's say we were to take away color.
Yeah, you gonna have rich and poor. Yeah,
you got rich and poor, or you got educated, uneducated, or you got.
This niggas would say,
West side, east side.
You're not STEM. You're a STEM major.
You STEM? Oh no, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You STEM, you a teacher. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying?
I think based on what you. I think that's just the way we kind of just grew. But I mean, you're right though, because I guess if you went back 1,000 years, we was all in our places, but it was like the rich, the poor, or you have
like cavemen. Like, how did they move for real?
Yeah, like.
Did they really move? Because in the sense for cavemen, the only thing they was thinking about was survival.
Yeah, it's that day, really.
That day, next day, you know what I'm saying? We gonna eat. We gonna eat. We survived the day. We ain't gotta kill a dinosaur and get us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can continue to the next day. But now it's like,
well, because you just get smarter. At some point, the dinosaurs you figure out how to kill the dinosaurs. And I was like, okay, like say you in a land where it's not raining. You in Africa, but another state away, it's raining all the time. They got the crops. It's like, shit, I want that. I want those crops. Yeah. So I'm gonna take it from them, kind of. I think. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's probably just.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's ego. I think it goes back to the wrap it all up. It's human ego. Like there's human characteristics that just create, you know, those ideals that we had, right? The reality we live in, right?
Like, right.
it's like the way the brain is works now, right? Like that's just how we were taught, and this is how we're made to have those thoughts and to fall into those boxes and then be okay with it.
Yeah.
Right.
I think because at some point you are a victim to. I mean, like
your society.
You grew up in a tree. You grew up. Yeah. So, but I guess my thing is, that's why I gotta be careful now because you know how say you grew up in a thing where I don't want to be bashing the Christian but say with like homophobia or something like that. Where it's like, yo, isn't it kind of crazy how you may be raised to literally just not like gay people, like just to think, and then that's like crazy. That's kind of like just to like if someone gay like.
Wow, I know.
And in our culture too, you could be lesbian and it's like cool, but if you gay though, niggas not fuck with you like not. But it's like, yo, that's kind of fucked up though. Yeah. Like, and it's not even something that you want. It's just like that's just how you raise. You raise that all these niggas like. It's just like. Yo, and then it's like, so think about how evolution's supposed to work. We're supposed to be going, like, it was slavery, now it's not. But it's like, we're kind of going backwards. I mean, we may go back to slavery at some point, the way shit going, like, shit. It's like, where it's like,
it's wild right now, bro.
We going backwards, kind of. It's like, you make like.
But I mean, I guess that's where everybody has to do their own self work, right? And rewire themselves, right? Like, you know, we asking the right questions right now, right?
Yeah.
But like, hopefully, everybody's asking themselves the same question, right? Like, I mean, like, and usually, right? Like, I mean, we're at the age now where it's like, I think for me, like, recently things just been kind of clicking on like, okay, I want to do this. I don't really want to do this as much. Word. I want to do this. I don't want to do this as much because I'm starting to understand like. I got more things that I want to do rather than, and I don't want to do everything. Like before, I was like, oh, I want to try everything, this and that. There's just something, I mean, I guess you can try everything, but like once you try so many things, there's things that you just cool without anymore. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So
like you're saying letting go of something.
Yeah, you can let go of some things, right? And now you kind of more like clear on what you want and who you are, right? I think these are the questions that you're asking right now. Is like you're trying to kind of clarify who you are and what you're trying to be and trying to figure out who you want to be, right? Mentally, right? Like that's exactly like what's going on here,
bro. Yeah, it's
just self work, like
self work, and you gotta keep doing that all the time, bro. And it's like it's hard too, but it just makes you because for you to fall back into the cycle, you just want to start hating people that raise you or some shit. Like not like in a sense of like, oh, you was this and that, but then that would be working backwards. You kind of gotta be like. You're just you. You're not bad or good. You're just you. And I'm not bad or good. I'm just me. I'm just
exactly. And at the end of the day,
you know what I'm saying, like
at the end of the day too, it's like, right? You could try. You could say all that, right? But it's at the end of the day. That's like you said. That's who just they are. That's how they grew up. That's what they know, and that's what they choose to believe.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you can't change. You really not. You're not gonna change that.
Yeah.
Only thing you really can change is your mental output to things like that, and like how you think about the things. So it's like that's where it's just like you know.
So I think
that'll
be my
tough.
last. That was just because I think the past 2, 3, 4 weeks where I really just started like, yo, let me look at myself in the mirror.
Yeah.
And like, yo, what am I doing? You know, what's happening? What's pushing me? Kind of like I know what's pushing me, but just like what's going on, Otto? Like, come on, be real.
No, for
real. I
just
started being more real, I guess.
With yourself, type shit,
Yeah, like think of this last year, I feel like since I moved out,
you got thoughts, shit going to your head, like damn.
It's crazy, bro.
So that lonely, you lonely in the crib, you like, bored, bro. Like, what the fuck am I doing?
Me and my brother though, we about to find a spot.
Okay, how that looking? Yeah.
I called him the landlords and they said I could go on to a month. So I'm gonna do that for 3 months until my brother's lease is done.
Okay.
And we're going to somewhere together.
Oh, that's tough.
For somewhere, yeah. So, yeah, bro.
Okay. Okay. Nah, that's funny as hell though. You gotta give for the month to month. You gotta give like a 2-month notice or 1 month notice.
That's why I'm gonna let them know because technically this is my last payment when April hits because my shit started last April.
Yeah.
So it's like a 12-month lease. So I asked. I was like, I want to get like a 3-month to lock it in or whatever, but I guess they don't do that. But I guess the month to month is But yeah, I'll just let them know I'm leaving the end of July. So that gives them that's like 2-3 months. So I guess they know or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully it stays because I be seeing that they be trying to raise on niggas that month to month since it's not technically like a lease. It's just a month to month. So niggas be like, all right, 200 more here or there, whatever. Which is like, all right, but I'm in the studio. So like at that point, if niggas start paying more and like I'm in the
it's
studio,
not worth it.
It's like, all right, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like at that point, you just give me niggas bread. But hey, bro, it's the world. You gotta do what you gotta do.
You got time to find us a new spot now, though.
Yeah, we got way more time now. I got like 3 months to like be straight. Yeah.
That's what's up though. That's clean though.
Yeah.
That's clean. Everybody moving out.
I did my taxes with this lady and she was talking too about hey, you gotta, start buying and it's better to stay with your parents. I was like, you're right. But in my head I'm like, sometimes you just don't got that luxury sometimes, or it's like, because it's like
shit expensive.
Your shit is mental health. 2, like in that thing with the parents, but shit is expensive as hell though. Like shit expensive. It's like unreal. Like even me, my spot is nice, calm price or whatever. But if I pay more than $1,500 for a studio, then it's okay. That's wild. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, shit. But yeah, I don't know. It's just the economy. The economy is like
crazy, man.
What can you do, bro?
Economy's dookie right now. Like, you see, that nigga's wilding right now. Trump, Elon, they wild.
Yo, what's he doing with car commercials? They were saying like the Tesla stock was going down, so Trump was telling niggas to buy Teslas and shit. To like, I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Nah, Elon making bread right now, bro. He's making. What he saying? He made like half a trillion, bro.
Bro, that's why.
He gonna be a trillionaire soon, bro.
That shit is crazy, bro. Like
trillionaire.
I hate.
Ain't that crazy?
I hate what. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. He got the. So you know what he doing? Did we talk about this? He got the insider scoop on shit, bro. So on all of those government contracts and all that, because he's in the government now, like he running. Yeah. He's like looking at the numbers and everything, and he's like, nah. We got this. Like there was a government contract for communications, for the U.S. government.
Yeah.
Verizon had it was like $500 million.
That's crazy.
$500 million, maybe even more, bro. And he was like, nah, don't use Verizon. I got you. I'll set that up for you.
Nah, that's crazy, bro.
In a swoop, Trump was like,
and he gonna have more juice because the people just came back from the moon, right? Like that was last week.
I don't even know.
I just randomly seen it. The SpaceX.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they just came back like last week because isn't that Elon's?
Yeah, that's Elon's shit too. Listen, bro. That nigga's gonna be making bread. They making bread, bro. And then Trump out here. Him and Elon are just chopping shit at the neck right now. They decapitating niggas right now, bro.
Like with me, from what I can see personally, is that okay. So when I move in with my brother, hopefully it'll be better because it's like you could kind of save money, still a bigger spot, and you could like split the utilities and all that. Mm-hmm. But by myself, I'm looking. Okay, I pay $1,450 for rent, and it's like by all accounts, from where I live in Jersey City. That's pretty cheap. Mm-hmm. But if they were to raise it by $200, now you're paying $1,650 for a studio. Then it's like, right? And
it's not controlled. 200.
It's not controlled. Yeah,
200 is kind of wild.
200 is wild. I mean, it never happened to me before though. Yeah. It's probably 150. Because I'm
imagining
everything be going up. Yeah, everything goes up.
200. Wow,
that'd be crazy. Man. But it's like, and my building is old, so. You need that AC in the summer and that should be high because the shit attracts heat. So that should be $150, $160. Like right now I pay $40 or $30 for my whole electricity bill. But in the summer that shit triples, nigga, when you got the AC.
Facts.
I gotta try to do better on how to do it, but it's like
it's true though.
I mean, hey, we beating the dead horse, but at the same time it's getting worse though. Cause it's like
it's getting worse.
It's
getting worse.
It is getting and it's
the economy's getting worse. There's no doubt about it. All these tariffs.
I've been in the DSA meetings, the Democratic Society Association. They about to come to Jersey City for the next meeting next month.
Oh, that's cool.
To my library, so I'm gonna pull up too. I'm trying to just be, more active, like trying to do something. Cause I'm like, yo, I know my ass complaining, nigga, but at least let me try to do something where it's like affordable transportation for niggas to go on buses and shit like that or whatever. But
no,
I don't know, cause like,
wildin'.
and we do got the elections in Jersey City is this this summer.
Oh, that's tough.
That's the only things I could think of. That's like, okay, you really gonna be making a change because locally is like that's really where it's at for. We got to start there. Yeah. But other than that, though, I'm seeing shit. It's just like, yo, I don't know.
So I'm gonna even break this down crazy. So our economy, you know how everybody was saying with Biden, like our economy was trash.
Yeah.
Which it really wasn't because we was like maybe inflation was wild, right?
It was right after COVID though, right? So it's
right after COVID, it was really balancing out, right? Like we had the pop, right? And we kind of balanced it out where unemployment was up, people were getting jobs, right? Things were
or the unemployment was down? Or
unemployment, I mean down, but like employment was up. I'm sorry. There was jobs on the market, right? Yeah. People could get jobs. We were steadily, like our stocks were steadily going back up, you know, like things were steadily rising. Now inflation, of course, was tough at the time. Yeah. And that's just like, you know, it wasn't that, it was bad just because of certain things that were more expensive.
Yeah.
But, you know, it wasn't to the point where it's like, nah.
Yeah, cause I did know some people were buying houses around 21, 22.
Yeah, no, it was alright.
It wasn't the best.
It wasn't the best, yeah, and you know, it got a little, you know, of course, yeah, because of the pop, right? There was an influx of money, right? When there's so much money, things are bound to, you know, it's like that's how the first recession happened.
Yeah, that's
exactly
2008. That's the one you're talking about. Obama. You're talking about like.
I'm talking about.
You talking about
the
40s?
Great Depression, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They had war. And they had a lot of money going out for war, right? Yeah. Everything was up and up. Industrial Revolution. Yeah. And then, poof.
Yo, so is that why the Palestine thing keeps going on? Is that what's keeping America afloat? Like, is that generating money?
That generates mad money.
Yeah, right.
The Ukraine, Russia shit, mad money. Yeah. The shit that they about to bomb Yemen, mad bread.
Some shit just leaked. Was that about
Yemen? Right? Yeah, Yemen. That's it. Yeah. He was like, yeah, we about to bomb this and we gonna use this, and this.
That's
wow.
Sidebar. That's so crazy because like you were just talking about like humanism and shit like that. Like there's niggas just living there and people just talking about we just bombing
niggas, bro.
Like. That's so like, bro, like it's the person like being
to get one, they kill hundreds.
Like, bro, it's crazy. Like, even though Osama bin Laden shit, where it's like they apparently funded this nigga and then we was just killing.
That's how that goes, though.
For decades, just to get him back, and it's like, damn.
That's how that goes. You think you know when that whole remember when Ukraine president came to the U.S. and he was talking with Trump and JD Vance.
Yeah.
You think that shit was not set up? That shit was real,
right.
Bro.
You're right. Yeah.
That shit was not real, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit was a setup, bro. This thing. First of all, when have you ever seen a vice president hop in on the conversation like that, bro? It was like a red table talk and they was ganging up on him, bro. That shit, that's not real, bro. You think the U.S. over here really spending their bread on them? No. Yeah. They giving them a Ukraine gotta pay for them shits, bro. Damn. The equipment that we have, the tanks and all that shit. You know what we sending over there? What? It's the old shit. Did you know that? Nah. All the new shit that we, U.S. we put like billions of dollars into, new artillery and all that.
That's on the low end. Yeah.
We on our end, bro. The money we get from other countries that are buying shit from us, like for these wars, like Ukraine and Russia, which are probably supplying both niggas, bro. That's Palestine and thing, which probably again we're supplying both niggas, bro.
Yeah.
All that money is used to make our technology better, and what we send them is the old shit.
We not even really.
No, bro.
I know I did see that we have like the most like bases in the world of just like.
We have one of the strongest military in the world, bro. Probably like we're top 3 and we're not 2 or like that's 3, bro.
I see my boy. I seen some niggas join like the Air Force or the this and that. I'm like, yo, they pumping money into that shit. It's like to niggas like. Beat the game, go join that shit for a couple years, bro, and at least
you come back and you got a good settlement, bro.
Right, like,
bro. What my cousin? He joined that shit. He joined that shit. My cousin, and he came back. I don't know how he got off though. He got off on some shit. Like I think he's like unable to.
Okay, not the son.
Yeah, no, he's disabled or whatever. Okay, but he's not really. He's disabled.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, what I mean? It'd be some low key shit. And they'd be like, nah, this nigga disabled or some shit. Yeah.
Allegedly. I ain't putting his shit out there.
Yeah,
no names.
Yeah, we gonna cut it. Yeah.
But that nigga came back.
Niggas can find that shit though. Nah, I cut that shit. No, I'm playing.
No. You know, we not tied by nothing. I say, you know what I'm saying? Not tied by nothing.
Yeah.
But he came back. Now he worked. He do construction shit. But because he finished that, now he gets an extra check on the side.
Is he in Virginia?
No.
Okay, I know they get that disability thing.
No, he gets a disability check from the army.
That
and then he
like
working
4 or 5K. I remember I seen like this Caleb Hammer thing, and niggas like the disability check was like 4 or 5K plus another job. I'm like, what? Like, yo, that's
shit
crazy.
Different, bro.
That's different.
That's different. It's such a different bread right there, bro.
And the thing is, okay, some niggas do be getting shit blown off, but some niggas really like you really normal, bro.
I seen that nigga the other day, bro. I seen that nigga the other day, bro. You don't want to know where I seen him.
Directly, bro. Like niggas like you.
Don't know where I seen that nigga, bro. Having a ball, grand old time, but I was like, yo, this nigga cracked the code, bro. Sometimes you gotta be lucky.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, hey, bro, like that's crazy. I be getting jealous, bro. I be having hate in my heart because that shit is crazy, bro. Nigga making 8-9K
off like fucking it off too, bro. Yeah. That's the shit that got me tight. He just be like, come on, bro.
And you get house. I'm pretty. You get some type of house.
You get house loans, so it's assistance, not even like all that shit.
Using that bread to live, like that's really schooling, just your bread to like
fuck around.
Like you just like
fuck around and find out.
You never know, bro. Yeah, but I mean,
that's that shit though.
You know, at least if you join the military, we funding the military, so it's like you could join that shit. I mean, some niggas don't want to.
Nah, I wouldn't join it.
Yeah.
If I join, I'd be like an engineer in it. I wouldn't be like a nigga on the
ground. Yeah.
I'm using my talent.
I said you got the asthma. I'd be like, hey, bro, I could do some.
I got asthma for real.
Yeah, type shit. It's like, hey, bro. I mean,
I get in. They's like, oh no, you don't. Now I got asthma.
No, yeah.
Or like I got I something in my back, or like you know what I'm saying, low T or something. I don't know.
Yo,
you can lie. There's a bunch of things. There's a bunch of diagnoses that are untrackable though.
Yeah.
You know, also too, like there's I think they had an issue too with transgenders too. So what they were trying to do was they was trying to get transgenders and out of transgender and I think out of the military. And I think the issue was because I had to look more into it because I was like, damn, they wilding. Why are they just doing that? But it's because people are joining the military.
Yeah.
And then they're saying, I want to transition.
Okay.
But then the military will pay for the surgeries and all that. And then they will become disabled afterwards, supposedly. Damn. So it's like you know, like you doing something and then you taking, you know what I'm saying? You taking the bread out.
I guess we all do that shit, I guess.
Yeah, but it's like, you know,
insurance. I mean, yeah, not to that level.
Or a lot of people are doing it, so they're losing a lot of money, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to pay for that, you got to go serve the country type shit. But like, so what was I going to say? The economy is trash. Yeah. And so the army, even the army is like big, you know, and now they're going to be, so first of all, let's talk about that. If you have like cabinet members, right, you know, principal, like decision makers, bro, and they talking through an online app,
like on some WhatsApp.
What's it called? It was called Signal or some shit. It was like, it's like WhatsApp for
some shit that's not really that.
It's not really encrypted. You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of government breach is going on right here, bro? Like, an Asian. Let's see.
It's a whistleblower.
What?
Like someone like inside leaked it or
no. So what happened was somebody part of the on the like a principal cabinet member, like the defense nigga the defense.
Yeah.
He made a group chat in Signal.
Yo, that's so crazy.
He made a group chat, right? Crazy. It's like, and he added a reporter.
Nah, it's crazy.
He added a reporter by accident, like a reporter, like a accredited reporter on like from like accredited, like I think it's like
the AP or something like
yeah, it's like with an A, the American or like the.
Is it called American Press? I feel like AP is
some. I think so, like that. Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah.
And so he's like a reporter, and at first the reporter was like, nah, like he seen all the names. This shit ain't real. Like he looking through it, like they was like, yo, so this is the first message he was saying was like, this is a message to the people to make a decision on Yemen and what we're gonna do. And so they have all these people like JD Vance is in this joint, like the Prez is in this joint,
on the couch, bro, just texting,
like you know what I'm saying, like
I'm with it, bro, like a nigga
like for real, like
I'm coming,
niggas going for chill, bro, chill.
Niggas like
I'm trying to eat before we do that first, bro.
That's so crazy. Like,
y'all trying to pull up for the scene, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like a watch party.
Yo, that's so
wild.
It's like unreal. Like, I guess it's just like, just knowing who Trump is and JD Vance and just knowing that.
And you're the lead of defense. You're motherfucking the CIA lead. You have the CIA motherfucking in this motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? Wildin', bro. So then they like, okay, let's do it. They having arguments on if they're gonna do it or not.
That's crazy.
Right? And this guy's still like, nah, this can't be real.
Texting back like, nah, you got some.
Nah, he not there.
And the nigga's like,
fuck them niggas, yo. Fuck them niggas, yo. We about to drop some shit on them right now.
That's so crazy.
Nah. He thinking it's fake. So he like.
That's so incompetent. Like, how you accidentally add a nigga, bro? Like.
And this is like a bombing. This is real military information.
Niggas could be on DEFCON like fucking 1 at some point or some like bombing it. Like,
come on, bro. They said they put the lead on the mission. Put the time they were gonna drop the bombs.
That's crazy.
The machinery that they're gonna use, like the bombs they're gonna use, and all the artillery, and how they were gonna use it, and the timings and everything. And the nigga was like, oh yeah, he got it, like, he got that message probably like at 10, 11 in the morning. Yeah. And they said 1:30 they gonna drop the bombs.
Damn.
So then he was like, all right, I'm gonna find out today if it's real. So then he waits till 1:30 and 1:40, he goes to Twitter and he see a bunch of bombs. He be typing Yemen, damn. He see a bunch of bombs dropping in Yemen. He was like, oh
that's
shit.
That's crazy, bro. Like,
oh shit. So he was like, but like, think about it. Imagine it wasn't him, but it was a nigga in China.
Yeah, right.
What if it was a nigga from Yemen? What if it was one of them niggas that they was trying to kill?
Oh yeah, like one of them. I know what you're talking about.
Was it like Yagbot or something like that?
Yeah, like them niggas on the list, bro.
Yeah,
like top 5 on the list of like we.
Bro, what if it was one of them niggas and they got prepared for the hit, bro? Yeah, and they was like ready to like, you know what I'm saying, and then prepared and then retaliated. It was like, all right, we gonna have to hit back now.
That's crazy.
Think about that. That the breach of intelligence right there. Is insanity.
National security is crazy, bro. Like,
think about that, bro.
Fucking with niggas' lives. I mean,
fucking with niggas' lives, bro. Yeah, like we, in reality, like if you look at geographically, if we look at where we're at as the United States of America, we're really lucky geographically, right?
Yeah.
Because all we have above us and below us is Canada, Mexico, and South America, Central America, and whatever, Alaska's and all that.
Yeah.
But essentially, we have no problems.
Yeah, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? You don't got static. We kind of, I mean, even now with tariffs and all that, but they're not gonna come attack us. You know, it's no static. You know.
I mean, yeah, hopefully. I mean, shit.
But if we got an ocean to the left of us. You got Atlantic. You got the water. Pacific. You got water in between us. But if you were to live in Europe, see, this is another problem that's going on, right? In Europe, right? You got NATO. You got Spain, Germany, you got France, you got all these countries, you got Russia, Ukraine, you got the Palestine, you got the Israel, you got all that shit, and that's connected. So the problem is, from us, the problem is, this is the best thing that we have is the water, right? So our conflict, if somebody wants to bring conflict to us, you're gonna have to fight us at seas first. So you're gonna have to go a long ways to get to us.
Yeah.
Which is like detectable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You could get ready for it. And there's not too many missiles that could just be flown from Europe to here or China to here without like refueling.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's not even too many planes that can go that far.
How long do you think until that's a possibility? Maybe like 50, 100 years?
It's a big ass, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like in the sense of at that time, if the USA were to see a missile coming from that far, it'd have been shot down whiles ago. You know what I'm saying? Quick. But like if we were to live, let's say in Spain, or we live in Turkey, you know what I'm saying? And some shit were to pop off, right? Like you got Russia, right? And Ukraine.
You in the action.
Like really some shit and then the shit is like, you know, you could have a simple day, but some shit can really just pop off on you and you don't even.
Like the Yemen shit.
Like the Yemen shit, right? Yeah. That's right next to it, right? Even even when we was talking like Iraq, Iran, all that other shit, right? You know what I'm saying? they both was getting whooping.
Yeah.
But that's because they right next to each other, right? You know?
The Middle East. That's so
Middle East is like
normal day. The highway is just missiles.
You could get motherfucking bombed. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know, like the USA. I will say that like the USA is a powerhouse. There's a couple powerhouses in the world: USA, China, Russia.
That's all I can think. Is that
Spain and France, but they're not that big. But right. Yeah. Those are the powerhouses of the world.
They don't make a lot of noise, I don't think.
India maybe you could say.
Yeah.
But like that's just based on people though. But like, you know, I don't know how they are military, but you know, like it's like
that's what you fighting niggas up.
They've been fighting niggas.
They be fighting. I guess I just don't be.
They be fighting niggas actually. They be fighting niggas because they be trying to take the there's like the next to it Nepal.
Okay, yeah.
They don't fuck with Nepal.
Yeah.
They don't fuck with like. And like the Bangladesh on that side, like there's a couple of things right around next to them that they don't, because they thought it was theirs, so they was like, we want to take that back. And there's also they got the internal corner, whatever.
Yeah.
So there's only so many powers, and what Trump is trying to do again, I guess, is like it's like an older mentality. It's like these are the powers of the world, and if you want to go through anything, you got to go through us.
Yeah.
Type shit. So that's why he's trying to solidify like, yo, if you need anything, right? Like Canada and Mexico, you need. You gonna have to pay, and you gonna make you like he's trying to little brother them, type shit, which is like good and bad, right?
It's it's how
capitalism, right? You know what I'm saying? But the problem is like, and when it comes to like war and shit like that, like the U.S. backs most war in the world, right? But if like shit were to really pop off, like, you know, it's not that beneficial. It's beneficial money wise, but like. It's not beneficial for us to really hop out there. Because the same way how it takes them to get to us is for us to get to them. Right? You know, like resources and all that is not. But the problem with the thing is in Europe, NATO, you know what NATO is. Like all the countries that want to work together and shit like that to be like, to keep peace, they really not about that life for real.
Yeah, I mean.
They don't pay their dues. They not, like with Palestine and Israel, right? I think it was like 3 other countries that just trying to join NATO because they're right next to that conflict.
Okay.
But like they're like, I don't know, because what the thing that NATO makes is, let's say if somebody in NATO gets attacked, every country a part of NATO has to send a force to.
Oh shoot! Word.
Has to send a force for war to help that country that's being attacked.
Oh, okay, so that's why you want to be. That's why you want to be part of NATO.
That's why people want to be a part of NATO, right? Because then you got backup.
Yeah.
But the problem is like NATO is like, you know, niggas not really like Spain, and they not really trying to send their best, or not really trying to send nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So really, the U.S. is U.S. has all the artillery and all that shit. So it's like that's why Trump is like, nah, I don't want to be in NATO no more. I don't want to be in that shit because again, we don't get touched out here.
Yeah.
Really, we don't get touched out here.
So for the most part, it's just us sending.
It's just us. It's really us sending other people over there and helping them. But he's like, nah, y'all gonna have to pay for all this shit now.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So it's like, but then again, then all the other shit that we trying to get over here too is taxed.
Yeah, niggas war hungry.
It's taxed.
And money hungry too. Yeah.
Nigga, when the Ukraine nigga came, he was like, yeah, bro, we'll help you stop it, but if you give us all this oil, or if you give us all your minerals and materials.
Yeah, it's always oil, bro.
That's the problem. I don't know. It's just money, bro. Like these niggas, and you know what they did? They tried to cut the Department of Education too.
Yeah, I seen that. It was funding the Department of Education. So I guess I don't even know because they said like the niggas part of the Department of Education was like incompetent though too, like because niggas wasn't learning or there was just like a gross misuse of funds or some shit like.
That's what they're gonna say for everybody.
Yeah. Regardless, that's what they're gonna say for everybody.
That's what they saying for the federal government agencies.
But the thing is, they cut that. But I guess where is that money supposed to go to now? It's probably
who's gonna go to?
Yeah, right.
Who's gonna go to?
Let's take a wild guess.
Honest. Yeah, let's be honest.
Like you're not gonna be shocked, right?
Who's gonna go to?
Go disappear. Go, like
and then
funnel somewhere.
And then again, that goes to like, okay, they just took away what's it called? Equal opportunity.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Remember that shit when they took all that shit away?
Equal. You know what's crazy? Like, what's part of that? What's the thing called? Like when you have to.
EOP. Yeah,
but there's a word. Diversity higher? That falls under that?
Diversity higher.
That's apparently like black people of color weren't the most benefited race from that. I don't know if that was just like some random thing I seen, but it's like more so like they're not even the most. So it's like people use it as a gotcha to
lot of people,
these lazy niggas, but it's like niggas wasn't even eating off that for real though. Anyways,
but everybody was eating off that, but white people and Asian niggas was eating off of it. They was eating off of it, and they was like, nah.
That was the one thing I didn't.
That was the Asian niggas that did that.
Because why is niggas the butt of the joke if we're not even
the one going crazy?
We're not even the ones like.
That was. It was the Asian niggas that got it. The most niggas that got it was Asian niggas, and they was the one that wanted to take it off.
Yeah, it's like we all supposed to be in this together, but it's like why? Even because it's like okay, yeah. Let's take the white from everyone else, and then everyone else, black is still gonna be the worst. They still gonna treat black people as if I'm like, yo, they wasn't even the ones like.
No, so like, we was chilling, bro.
Yeah, like niggas was still getting out the mud regardless. Niggas still had to struggle.
Bro,
like,
chilling, bro.
Yo, that shit funny as hell.
Chilling, bro. And but then, they was cutting grants, right? Like so that cuts grants for like teachers for
Yeah, it's sad because teachers don't even be having. That's like one of the professors you just know. Like these niggas not even getting. It looks like they're not getting enough.
They're not. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have less professors. They're gonna have less research grants. And you know, for the big schools, that's not. It's whatever, right? Because they got endorsements on. But like that trickles down to smaller schools, right? Yeah. Like like those small schools, like a FDU.
Yeah. Oh, really? Because I thought FDU is.
But you still get a lot of grants and all that shit from the school.
Yeah,
so it's like,
yeah, you're right.
So it's like. You know,
like a Montclair or something like that.
Montclair, these say Rutgers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got endorsement deals, but like it's really not for everybody.
Yeah, the regular person, like obviously people up top want to eat.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be expensive. So like, it's another thing, right? But we'll see what they do with it again, right? Like how they re-envision shit. Like,
I guess that's what we just need to be tapped in. I guess.
Like, give me a second. I'm calling. Mami. Casi vuelvo a la casa. Alright.
So I guess we just gotta tap in. Like I was telling my brother, because he about to graduate, where it's like, yo, as little loans as possible. I guess like don't even. If you can get a full ride, go to that school no matter how small it is. For athletics,
your youngest brother?
Yeah. Like athletic or whatever. Like don't even.
Athletic, academic, whatever you could get, bro.
Just like
go get it.
Like, yo, the smart niggas did. But I don't know. It's like we just kind of. If I could go back and do some things differently, like I'll probably be like, okay, let's loans, whatever. Yeah. And all that. But other than that, it's just kind of.
I think it was alright. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not. I mean, so for what was given, right? Like it was honestly a decent decision. Yeah. Because I know other people are coming out of school with a lot more.
Yeah. Word.
I know people coming out with 300. Damn. 200, 120.
Shit crazy. And that's for like a bachelor's, right?
For a bachelor's. That's not even a master's.
That's crazy, bro. That's like at that point, that's
unbelievable. That's
like if it's bachelor, there's no bachelor.
Unless you're like a full grown doctor by the end of it, or a lawyer, I don't even know if that's.
Because it's just like the hamster in the wheel. Because at that point, you're just trying to get a job just to pay off debt, but it's like you could have just. It's like working backwards. Like you took debt to get a job that's gonna pay off debt
until you like 50
years. Yeah, I mean at best that's if life don't like shit on you. Yeah. Before then you got like some other.
So I'm saying, right? Like you really gotta make it though.
Yeah, you gotta make it, bro. And yo, what does that mean? What does making it mean, bro?
Shit, one that you don't die in debt.
Gotta die. I mean.
And in that sense, right? You like damn, I don't know.
It's like you just zero because you was. Technically, yeah, but technically, no. Technically, it depends what type of debt you're talking about. Because, like, I imagine niggas would have, like, a car, like, a house payment. Most niggas die.
That's different. Done, I guess. But I'm talking about, like, $300, $300,000 in debt, $200,000. Yeah, you're gonna be. It's like, at that point, either you just not even paying your shit. You just, like, fuck it.
I mean, if you die at 40-something, it really don't matter. Because, like, you wasn't going to retire. You was working regularly. Like, technically.
It's just the problem with that is like,
You don't
know. It's you don't know, but it's also like, again, I feel we talk about this. It's like the crippling side of it. Yes. It's like, okay, you have all this debt, right? But let's say you like, all right, it's so much I'm not even gonna fucking pay it. Right? Or you know what I'm saying? Then your credit score go down. Yeah. And if your credit score start going down, then you're like, you can only get so many credit cards, or you can get so many other things that you kind of want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then it's like, after that, it's like, okay, then well, now what?
I mean, cognitive. Is it cognitive dissonance, or it's just like, I mean, everyone got a different push, and most niggas that are rich or niggas that made it or niggas that have been in debt, you just happen to shit. Mad niggas have businesses.
Shit, if that was the case, every nigga would have been out of debt. Everybody nigga would be rich.
Is it luck? Because most niggas is like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know the story of niggas would just empty their savings, quit their job, and they get rich like next month. That don't happen for everyone, right? Yeah. It's like sometimes
I don't know if they was trying to do that or whatever, but it don't happen for everybody. I don't know. They was working hard though. I hope it was something like, I hope it had to do with working hard.
Yeah, cause I don't know if niggas be capping. Cause I seen the story where this nigga said he quit his job and the next day he had $2,500 from music, and then he was just rapping from then on. I was like, I don't know.
It depends on the industry. I feel like rapping, you hit a song, it's like crazy.
But that's well, me in my situation now, it's crazy. Just like quit your job and it's like you really don't know. Like I don't got that much to be like.
I don't know. I feel like because my thing is like, okay, yeah, you could, it's the vow to yourself, right? Like I feel like you can still make that vow to yourself and be like, yo, I'm gonna grind on this
until you see it.
Until you have a job, but you can still have a job though.
Yeah, right? Until you see it for real.
But like I feel like mad niggas had that same situation, but did not.
They did it.
You know what I'm saying? You just had to like it's like that's
back in a job.
You know what I'm saying? That's a one in like 1,000 niggas.
It is, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I guess it's like.
I think it's the pain you put in though, and you
gotta try, bro.
Like, artistically is different.
Yeah,
right. Like for it to, you could have like you could have some fire shit. You know what I'm saying? But it gotta catch the right ears.
Yeah, at the right time.
Right time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you'll be alright.
Yeah.
But you could do that with a job.
You can do that with a job. Yeah, that's true.
Right. They showed a picture of Bad Bunny working in a grocery store before he blew up.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just. Well, niggas with the right head on their shoulders, because most niggas, I guess, maybe the American dream, you kind of get into that mindset of no job, like be your own boss, quote unquote, but then no one really knows what that means.
Or how to make that happen.
What that even,
what that entails.
Because even regardless, you always have a boss technically, like but it's just leeway. Because even if you're a business owner, you still have a boss technically, in the sense of. If you have a public company, your shareholders or whatever, like, but I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to answer to someone in some sense, but maybe it's just not as tight as a leash. Like, if you work a literal 9 to 5, yeah, you have a tight leash. But if you have your own company, the shareholders can say, fuck you, but you have $1 million.
Yeah,
so it's like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not that bad, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I do think you have to chase your dream. I think it's important to have a dream, especially now. Like, to do something, have a motivation.
Yeah, because you only got one life. It's just like
no regrets.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. So, I mean, yeah, but I also believe, like, you got to be smart. I think you got to make, you be smart and make calculated decisions. If you want, and of course, right, if you want to go for 100%, go for 100%. You know what I'm saying? Just
I guess it's like
but just I mean but
what's a leap of faith, or is it just you make sure you can make the jump and then you take the leap? You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like
I mean, I feel like the thing is like it's situational though, right?
Yeah, it is situational,
right? Because like, are you thinking about creating a job?
Nah.
Okay. Because I feel like in your situation, right? Like, okay, you working from home. Right, you could low key make beats while you in the crib.
Yeah, I mean, hey, allegedly.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
You could there's situations where you could be on it 100% grinding,
Yeah.
But still also,
kind of doing, that's why
right, like my situation. Like Bosch made it to the NBA, but he graduated with a computer science degree.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's possible.
Yeah, not for real.
It may be a little harder, but I think there's people that are multifaceted. Like Childish Gambino. Like, he's a rapper, but he's also an artist, and he's also a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could do a lot.
And I think you have to do a lot because now, like, say it's like rap or whatever. There's really no real money in that. Well, if you look at like rappers, like they make money from like touring, merch, doing kind of other things. It's not like you just rap, put it online, and then you about to be making millions. Because no one, like not even the biggest rappers do it. Like,
yeah, it's true.
Nigga, Fat Joe is touring right now. Like these
niggas,
niggas,
they still have to,
right? So it's like it's not all sunshine. You know what I'm saying? It's like nah.
It's true. It's like you gotta keep grinding.
Yeah,
it's a keep grinding. But hey, that's a job at the end of the day. It's a job.
Yeah, so it's like
it's more a job you like though. At the end of the day, hopefully it's one that you like more. But it's still a job. You still gotta do. You gotta pay these bills.
It would be weird too. I was just thinking too, like, what if, like, there's a nigga I seen who said, "Yo, I'm releasing a song every day on Spotify or some shit, so he could make $3K or $4K a month, which would be around $60K a year or something like that." And I was like, okay, that seems dope. But then it's like, yo, a song every day that you're like making all that, like, obviously the quality is not really gonna be there. And at that point, are you even really gonna like I wouldn't like music if I had to like make a song every day to like make it public. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like an extreme.
Yeah, like at that point, I wouldn't like it that much. Like,
you're not really. Like, you're just putting something out to put something out.
You just putting shit out just to put shit out at that point, and it's like you have to do this. And at that point, like, nigga, your favorite artist, like J. Cole, is not dropping shit. Every, like, you know what I'm saying, every week.
And you know, like, I guess because what I guess I'll relate to J. Cole too, because he did. Where he was like, he'd rap every day and work on his skills every day, but he's not dropping a song every day.
Not for sure, because like, I'm making beats constantly, writing this and that, but it's like, it's a difference between like, I'm uploading this, like, you know what I'm saying?
I think though, for your beats though, you can upload like maybe at least once a week.
No, you're right. Yeah, you can't do it with a beat. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess now, I'm going to talk about it when I do the other videos, because like, now I guess I'm transitioning more into being an artist too, so it's like I make the beat. So I guess kind of like how J. Cole was, where it's like he makes the beat, but then now he writes to the beat, and then you gotta make like a song.
It's a whole thing,
like yeah. Like it's like you practicing kind of everything in that thing or whatever. But everyone different, yeah, bro. Yeah.
Tough.
But my dime, The Wizard and the Poet, is gonna be out.
Yeah, The Wizard and the Poet. That's a tough title.
That sound like some dope ass mythology.
That's a tough title.
In the land before time and all the gods were dead, it was dark. There was a story of the wizard and the poet.
Okay.
And they brought life back or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like.
That's tough.
Like it's storytelling like a kid's
fiction, like some like, you know, like magical shit. Like everybody sitting around the campfire type shit.
Yeah, right? Like, yo.
That's tough.
Shit's on hard, bro. Can't wait. I got 14 tracks, 30 minutes. So it's like, it feels like an actual, like...
14 track, 30 minutes?
Yeah, so it's like an actual, like...
That's dope.
It's around, like...
2.5 minutes
per song, yeah. So it's a good step for me, because it's like, oh, shit, I made, like, 2 verses,
that's
some
tough.
hooks. So it's like, oh, shit, like, this nigga...
That's tough.
And then did the beats, and I did that shit all in my studio apartment. So it feels like, yo, like...
That's tough.
I did this shit myself, for better or for worse.
Yeah, that's tough.
I did this whole shit myself, but hey, man.
Hey, that's tough though.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You gotta try something.
Problem, my boy. That's tough.
Like,
how many EPs you got in that crib then? You got like 2 then? 3?
I think. How many beats?
No, I mean like things that you thrown out. Like I mean EPs.
Technically, I combined some albums of that one into this, where it's like I repurposed it. Like we recorded it, we wrote and all that stuff. But yeah, two so far.
2, right?
But I think I've made like. In total, in my whole life, I've made like 390 beats or some shit.
Jeez.
I think 100 something. Like since I moved to this apartment, because like it's easy to make beats. You can make 2-3 a day, like some shit. Yeah. But it's a difference between like
putting words,
finishing it out, and putting words, and like you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, but yeah, it's crazy.
That's tough though. That's like, cool.
Adding something to the world, bro. Trying.
Oh, for sure.
Trying.
Time for the day. Yo, spring is coming. It's getting hot outside.
It's Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursday?
MLB season starting again. Get your steps outside. We was just talking about this in the morning. This before. Get your steps in. Get you that vitamin D. Walk outside. Catch you some sun. Lotion. I put some lotion on.
I'm gonna start trying to do the what's it called?
Face lotion? The face mask and all that?
Sunscreen. I've never used it in my life, and I'm dark as fuck. So I'm the nigga that needs that shit the most.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I started recently. Like I've been peeling from like my trips and like I had to wear sunscreen.
Oh, you've been outside, yeah, because you've been in the sun.
So it's like sunscreen not bad, and it helps your skin too. So I heard like lotioning your body and skin and all that.
And I think it helps against cancer too. Like you move.
Probably skin cancer and shit like that. The UVs and all that shit. But you know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. Get ready to be back outside. If you in the gym, grind. You got really you got a solid month left before everybody back outside, bro. That's really what's on my mind. I got a month left, bro.
Gotta get the body right, bro. I'm trying to get the abs back. But yeah, bro, Brace Fade Podcast. We are out.
Get it back.
Yes, sir.